Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Zelda Outlands, a ROM hack of the original Legend of Zelda. Last time we finished up level 2. We got the fairy earlier, but there was still some rooms that we couldn't get to because we didn't have the ladder or the ocarina. But we have both those items now, so we finished up that dungeon. Blowing the ocarina took us to level 4 right there, which is what we're going to be finishing off in this episode. However, we're just going to do a little bit of exploration before we jump into level 4. And I'm mainly going to want to do that exploration because we want to pick up some medicine. Even though we got the blue tunic now, and we'll only take half damage, it's still pretty tough to be able to defeat level 4. So we're going to pick up some medicine here. And this screen also is where we get our first fast travel. So let's head over this way. That cave right over there, that's where we end up getting the wand, and the screen over to the right of that is the pathway to level 9, but we're not going to go do either of them right now because obviously nothing to do in level 9, and because we don't have all the fairies, and secondly, we can't use the wand until we have 12 hearts. It's similar to the magic sword. Ooh, place the bomb a little off-center there. Let's see if we can defeat one of these enemies. We need one more rupee, because we get one more rupee, we can get that orange medicine. And of course, these guys are not going to cooperate. Come on. Of course, now Chloe has to hit them with her sword. You're not aiming very well. Come on, Chloe, you can do it. Woohoo! Now we can pick up the orange medicine. Boink. Head on in. Always travel prepared. Good advice. And now we're just going to head over this way. It's kind of a weird screen. Mainly doing it to show off some weird physics, I guess. So instead of taking us to a new screen on the top, these take us to the loop around the same screen. And here we have these one-way travel doors. It'll take us over to this side here. Now, in the second quest, this is going to lead to a different area. That's going to eventually lead us to a dungeon. But in this quest, it doesn't work that way. We have to get to that dungeon using the warp whistle. And here's another weird thing there. See that weird looking block that kind of sticks out next to tile over from the rock, the push rock? That's like a one-way walking thing. It's like a little ramp. You can't go to the right, but you can climb up and to the left of it. So it's one way that this hack kind of blocks you from going certain directions. These bats are basically palette swaps of the P-hats. We see the P-hats in the dungeon now. And now we see there's the Graveyard of Serenity. We're going to go in there. Zelda told us that's where level 5 is. But before we head there, we're going to go to level 4 here. Finish it off. Now we have all the tools we need to get to level 5. We have the ocarina and the ladder. So we can technically go to level 5, but we're right in the area, so let's close out level 4 here. Hit this statue, freeze it with a boomerang, and head on into the last backtracking dungeon. These guys are the Vyres. If we had the magic sword or lay down a bomb, we can defeat them without them splitting, but we don't, so. Remember, we whiz robes here, so be careful when you hop out of the area. And then we got a whole bunch of rooms with annoying red bubbles. We only have that room's not so bad. If you get hit by a red bubble, it's okay, because over here we're going to have a room with blue bubbles. However, after this, we're going to have a few rooms that we're going to have to go through without getting hit that have red bubbles. Starting with this one, so sneak by, woohoo! This room we had the Gleeok that we defeated last time. Just wait for an opening here. It's ooh, and no, we hit a red bubble. Go. So we're gonna have to backtrack a few rooms to where the blue bubbles are. And we have to backtrack because we have a Gleeok monster that we have to defeat. We actually have two coming up, and we need the sword to defeat them because we do not have the wand, which is the only other item that can defeat Gleeoks. So even if we had the wand, we can go to where the wand is, but like I said earlier, we have to have 12 hearts to wield the wand in this hack. So hopefully we can get through this time. Woohoo! This is where you wish it was a little like Star Tropics, where like you couldn't get hung up on things, but where you kind of had a grid movement. But oh well. And here we are, Zelda, where we got the ocarina. But and here we have a really annoying room. More wizrobes, yay! Yeah, these even though they kind of look blue, these aren't blue bubbles; they're regular bubbles. And there we just saw what is kind of annoying. There we have one of those. Blue Lionels, which is like a wizrobe in this hack, is floating outside boundaries. So it's something weird with this hack. A lot of times what will happen is the blue wizrobes will float out of bounds. And it's really annoying in rooms where you have to defeat all the enemies to open up the next door. So here's a three-handed Karok. Three-headed Gleeok in the base game. So with the blue male, things will only do half a heart of damage. But this is why we wanted to get that medicine, because after that wizrobe room and this guy, yeah, taking a lot of damage. And this is not even the final boss. Yeah, we got another Gleeok we gotta take care of here. Let's just head back to this room here and take care of these guys here. Get some good mileage out of our bombs. Takes 3 bombs to defeat these blue Lionel wizrobes. Finish him off. And now we can go further into the dungeon. We only have 2 more rooms to go. The room with the fairy, and this room here we definitely want to defeat all the enemies, because this is where we're going to get our heart container. Too bad these bubbles couldn't switch places with the bubbles in the other room, otherwise we could have wouldn't have had to worry about avoiding the red bubbles in that one room. But ooh, come on. Getting a lot of mileage out of those new bombs that we got. Used up all of them already, so oh, there he is. He's that blue Lionel, of course, being a joke. See, yeah, I guess it's just something weird with the way they program the enemies or something when they change the sprite. It may mess with their AI or something, so it's quite common to see those enemies get hung up. So we walk through this wall and let's get our fairy, our 4th fairy. Only a 2-handed Karok this time, which I guess means he's normal. Come on, and there we go. Finish him off. I don't know why I picked up that heart, just for completion's sake, I guess. And there is the completed map. Pick up our 4th fairy, and now it's off to dungeon number 5. Now, we're going to head back to that quick warp station, because that's going to take us close to where level 5 is. So it's good that we got that power glove from level 3. So let's head on to level 5. And level 5 is, well, it's kind of quick. So, and you'll see when we get to that that dungeon, but it's going to be a quick one. Push these guys off. Get some rupees. Because now we can get a blue medicine and fill up our medicine if we want later. But here we have, this is near where we got the boomerang and the blue lantern. To the south and 2 screens is where that shop is. So, but this is basically the frozen path, and Zelda's going to refer to this area later on. I guess it's kind of like snowy. Yeah, see this screen here? To the left was where we got those rupees earlier in the game. But yeah, I guess they consider it the frozen path because the trees, I guess, are covered in snow. And this is going to take us to the Graveyard of Serenity, where level 5 is. That's what Zelda told us to head to in the last dungeon. And we have these Wallmaster hands, which are basically the ghosts in this hack. So, unfortunately, we can't do the ruby farming trip that you could do in the original Legend of Zelda, where you would touch a tombstone, summon a fake ghost, and there was a real ghost out. And then you would defeat the real ghost, and all the fake ghosts would drop items, and you can get a lot of rubies. There's no real ghost here, so none of these hands can be defeated, so you can't do that trick of summoning a whole bunch of fake ghosts to get a whole bunch of rupees. But we can push this block, this tombstone here, and get another heart container. Starting our second row. And now, we pull out our ocarina. Oh, we can just push that. And hey, we're at level 5. And I told you it was going to be a quick one. And I meant it. Because all you have to do from level 5 is take one step over to the right. And hey, there's our fairy. My, she's quite the escape artist. Woohoo! But that doesn't mean that level 5 is really done. We want to go in and explore level 5 because we obviously want to get the treasure in level 5. And it's really important that we do get the treasure in there because one of the treasures in level 5 is the Thunder Arrow, this game's equivalent of the Silver Arrow. We're going to need that to defeat the game. Next time, minions. See ya.